Properties. There we are. Now it's up. All right. Well, this is going to be a train wreck. Absolute train wreck. Absolute train wreck, 'cause it's going to be a train wreck. 'Cause I'm getting my stuff ready, and then it's going to be Cisco again. All day. I'd much rather be painting. Holy butts. Much rather be painting. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try to do something new. Let's do something new. Oh, Jesus, you didn't have to. All right. Hey, guys. You didn't have to, but I totally appreciate that. Yeah, so, the internet's busted, so we gotta fix it. How's everybody doing? Let's see if this thing holds together. Ugh. I will take follower only chat off. It's just that there was that thing. Let's see. There was that thing that was happening. There we go. It's gone now. You guys are good. Go for it. You should be all good. Oh, I know. Yeah, and then I'm looking at this stupid crimp, and I'm realizing my husband built these cables to begin with. And I'm looking. I should pull it off the phone, because I don't know if this makes sense to anyone, but the diagrams are up. But if you look, there's something not quite right, because he used that B pairing that's on that side, and for some reason he swapped the last browns, so the stripes are on the outside and the brown is on the inside, and it needs to be the other way around. So I gotta pull this thing apart. This is the first time I've actually crimped cables, so this is gonna be, like I said, a train wreck. Ooh, Jashin. Fascinating. Let's see. I believe we got Cutter on here. This ought to be interesting. It says it's Cutter. Now he was mentioning that there might be some issues with this because it's because the ends, he thinks the ends are for the Cat-5s and not the Cat-6s. I've never actually come to think of it. I don't know if I've ever actually used these. It should be pretty straightforward though. Alright, but yeah, so that's what today's excitement is. But no, totally gonna be a train wreck. No, that's in all the way. Come here, you. I might just do this with a razor. The razors are more fun. But yeah, no, it's like an extra thick cable. So is everyone else enjoying Bible readings? We had plenty of the incests and the rhinos, and so much rhino. It's crazy. Oh no, you got to cut the tips off first, and then you got to untwist them. So you need to get these out. So first I had to cut it because you see this is broken. This no longer is functional. It's just it's no good. So these are new tips. So there's going to be new tips. And then yeah, so I'm going to check, make sure they're okay, but oh, I may need to pull that up anyway. Did I nick that? No, it's just dirt. Okay, good. So you untwist them. Oh, I broke that one. That's okay. I'm going to strip them anyway. I don't know if I like that stripper. It's a bad stripper. But you need to you got to get the plastic off enough. I'm going to grab one of my razors, I think, because that's going to make life easier for everybody. Oh my god, I know. The Bible is like the dirtiest. It's so dirty. Like, some nice and wholesome. Let's read the Bible. Totally read the wholesomeness of the Bible. Like, well, yep, totally wholesome until you get to the talking animals, the witchcraft, and the crazy sex, and the orgies. There's totally orgies in the Bible. Yeah, I'm here with my strippers, and I was joking about the wonder that is tech. Give me just a second, I gotta walk over can't find my stripper. I'm gonna be stripping for you today. That's how this was gonna work on this stream. I'll be stripping for my boys. Twitch is gonna ban me. It's like, what? Banned. Stripping on Twitch? No. Do lots of stripping on creative though. Temples out of tech and pray to the void. It's true though, and I just brought up. Actually, I'm still splitting this stuff out. I have like a box of tech. I'm totally cheating and doing this what's probably the hard way, but I don't care. Screw it. I'm trusting my straight edging better than better than these cutters, because the good ones are somewhere in the garage. I think he gave me the cheapy ones. I know the thing is, he's got a red pair of crimpers. He's got a really nice red pair. And the red pair I know works because it's got a better wire stripper on it. Yeah, this is not the nice one. He's got a nicer one. Oh man, well after this I'm doing Cisco Labs. Just to make things more interesting. I have 4 ACL labs that I haven't finished yet because I'm a bad student, but I'm in the 4th Cisco class. And believe me, I would totally rather be painting. There we go. Okay. I'm actually working on this pug, and I do felting often. I stab wool. So like this little dude, he's 100% made out of my wool from one of my sheeps, because I'm sure. Well, you guys know Carl is my rooster who streams all my farm stuff. And Hubin just went to work, so we'll see if he comes back or not. But yeah, and we got a kidlet, and I live on a farm. But hubby is advanced Linux tech support for like government shit, and I used to work out in Hollywood doing data administration and blockbusters and crap. And then we moved out to Indiana because there's an army base, or excuse me, the Navy base in the area. So he's working at the Navy base. Awesome. Oh, well, thank you. I do try. Yeah, if still forgive me. It's like springtime and the weather sucks, so I tend to think I sound froggy, but that's awesome if you enjoy it. You can try to do radio voice too. Okay, so hopefully those will be long enough. You know what? I want to go deeper. Go deeper. Just want to make sure there's enough to play with. And I'll go ahead and I'll pull this out in a bit. Oh, it's such a mess. This is what happens. I've never actually done crimping. I've done crimping theory, but I didn't get a chance to play with it last time I was in class, because the first class I did where they teach this was online only, and it's kind of hard to practice online only. And sometimes hubby's a pain in the butt, as hubbies can be. And I'm like, can you help me learn how to do this? And he's just like, do it yourself. And I'm just like, you're a jerk. Because you're a jerk. And he was tired. I'll forgive him. Well, if you want to stick around, and I'm not going to be doing, because I'm so far behind in my homework, I'm not necessarily going to be doing the explaining bits, but if you want to sit and watch me bitch at the Cisco Labs, I'll be doing Cisco Labs for probably the next 3,000 hours. Well, at least till, it's like 9:26, at least till like 11:30 Eastern, and then I'm going to take a break, and I have to feed the rabbits and check on the sheep and stuff, and then I have to be back on, but I have got to get my homework done. I'm also debating if I'm just going to cheat on these labs. I have like so much wire out, but I want to make sure it's done correctly this time. I'm like so pissed that the crimps are off. What I'm doing is I'm also checking to make sure that the wire that I am using is good wire. And it's not like nicked or broken. We actually had that happen with our phone, because like the actual internet is DSL, like copper DSL. It's like complete crap. And I'm currently was banging my head against the wall because it went out, and I'm tethered to my cell phone. So It's actually faster using the Verizon Connect than it was with this. Cisco is actually CISCO, and you can go ahead and look that up. It's actually pretty cool. Also, did I add the raid defense thingy? I don't even know if it's working. Yeah, but I'm actually on class 4 of 4. I should go take my CCENT, which is Cisco Certified Engineering Network Technician. And then the one after that is the CCNA, which is the Cisco Certified Networking Administrator. All right, I gotta fix that too. I got all kinds of cool shit going. Like I had a completely wired sheep skull, and I need to go and resolder a whole bunch of parts on that. So someday that'll be a thing. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna pair these. So first things first is get them in order. And this needs to be striped orange, green stripe. What this is doing is it's lining up to make sure that both ends match. So we want 1, 2, 3, and then we're crossing over to blue. So then blue, come here. That thing's gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't it? All right, so then blue, striped green, solid blue, twisted blue. And so what this is doing is it has to match both ends of the Cat-5 cable so that when it connects from the wall to the computer, you can actually use your internet because they have to, that's to be able to make a usable circuit. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Let's see, solid, straight. Then we're fixing it because it was wrong the last time. It's supposed to be striped on the inside and then brown on the outside. I'm pretty sure the browns are just grounds because it was getting internet. It was just getting shitty internet. But yeah, 1, 2, striped, solid. Okay, and let's see. Plus, I don't think we don't have enough we don't have enough women's that do this. Now, this is where it's going to be kind of tricky. I might have to actually pop up a YouTube video. Let's see. So, and it goes like this, I believe. So this should be 1 here, right? Yeah, that should be right. So now, and what he told me was these particular ones. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get these all approximately the same size. I prefer using razors. It's like, but there's a tool. Like, yeah, but why use a tool when razors are more fun? All right, now this thing might actually behave itself. Totally not thrilled with this crimper. Don't like this crimper like at all. I have tempted just to take it into school. Come on. Yeah, really not liking this crimper. I'm hoping at least it'll be good enough to actually cut stuff. I had a... Where the hell did my pliers go? Did I put them up there? No, I put them here. But yeah, no, yeah, ACLs are what was going on today. And then sometimes Taser drops by. He's also doing Cisco. In fact, he's been really geeked out. There we go. He's been really geeked out because he's been doing the... he got a new firewall, and so he's been playing around with this new firewall, which is he has an actual appliance, not like a inside the computer one, but like a actual like firewall. Okay, let's put this back together. So then it's going to be, oh my god, JBus. Praise technology. I loved Lemon Stream this morning. That was awesome. I love that we went off on like rhino sex and he's just like, "What just happened?" I'm like, "What did you expect from us? You weren't paying attention to your chat." That's what happens with this. We go off on these stupid ass tangents. You should know that by now. All right. So hopefully these little shits will behave themselves now. God damn. I understand this has to be in here for support, but oh man. All right. Striped, solid, striped, blue, blue, solid, striped, solid. And this way. Oh, this is so just. I hope these are long enough. I mean, I could have sworn he said he got me the nice nibs. I thought there was one of these that like the whole thing popped open. This is not the one that the whole thing pops open. Although I think it is the one that you can. That might have been why it got messed up last time. So you want to try to get them proximate, if I remember correctly. This is like actually on one of the tests. Oh, come here, you. I know someone's gonna be watching. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never actually crimped cables before. I'm trying to like just, so I'm trying to play it by ear. It's a bit of finessing. Be like, let's do it the hard way. Yeah, probably. Probably is. Oh, I see. That's how that happened. Lovely. He's like, there's a special ones. You can pull them all the way through. In theory. Somehow that does not look like it lined up correctly. No, it did not. Okay. I understand he said that. That means I have to pull it like super long. So I have to do like one at a time. God, that's dumb. Oh, Naruto fanfiction's fun sometimes. I gotta be really careful with my kid. She's like 13, and I get all these great questions. Like yesterday with Mom, what's The Shining? I'm like, that's on the off limits books for the time being because although she's 13, she tends to be super immature. And right now, it's like we're going to focus on you learning how to do basic behavioral skills first. And you're almost 14, and when you're in high school, I will start allowing you to read some more stuff. But you also have really bad nightmares and things. So we're going to hold off on certain books for the time being. Basically, I'm like, I'm fine letting her read stuff at the age that I picked it up, but I didn't start reading Stephen King until I was probably ninth or 10th grade. So I'm going to kind of make her wait a little bit just until I feel that she can process it better without like completely freaking the hell out. Because it was bad enough that she got into the ghosty stuff this year, and I am pagan, so it's not like I'm like, oh, I can't do that. I don't believe in it. No, no, I totally believe in it. But the problem is that they grab this like Hollywoodified versions of things, and and then she's like, I have a twin that lives inside of me, and I'm like, okay, somebody got her hands on the dark half, which is again, it's a Stephen King novel, and I'm like, I have no problem if she wants to read this stuff, but the problem is then they jump into this like fantasy. That's okay. I'm married, but I totally appreciate that. I think that's adorable. But but that was kind of the thing. She totally like jumps into this like bizarre ass like fantasy stuff like I have these like superpowers. I'm like, okay, I know part of that's because you're a teenager, but we need to dial that back in. And I'm totally cool if you want to write fan fiction. She's an excellent writer. She has some of the best writing I've ever seen, but she's still in this like I'm gonna handwrite stuff out and then tear it up. And I'm like, oh come on, don't do that, man, don't do that. Totally. I still don't take horror, but look at the welcome to the game, just anxious and paranoid. Yeah, no, that's kind of my thing too. Is I don't particularly like horror. I mean, I've worked on horror films before. You know, it's a little bit easier when you're doing it from the visual effects side because you're taking stuff, you're deconstructing it. And stuff, I handle stuff better if it's been deconstructed. And versus, and the same thing, like I'm an EMT, or well, I will be when I re up my cert. Um, Again, right now I'm kind of in EMT stasis, but I mean, I've seen some shit. I mean, I've moved dead bodies and crap. I mean, there's not a lot of, you know, there's not a lot of people that you can meet that've been like, I've moved dead bodies, I've touched brains, I've put people back together. I got stories, and I do. I got stories. I do. I'm a firefighter, EMT, hazmat tech on top of everything else. People always laugh. They're like, "Holy shit, what else do you do?" I'm like, "I do fucking everything. I don't even know why I do everything. I just do everything." I know. Oh my god. And it's just like she's so good. Like I've read her stuff, and her stuff is so good. She's just like, "I didn't like it." I'm like, "Dude, God, don't toss your shit out." I know she's asked about can I do whatever. I'm like, I'm looking at her going like, she wants a DeviantArt account, and I'd love to give her a DeviantArt account. What the balls? He said these were the pull-through ones. These don't look like the pull-through ones. No, it's definitely you stick them in and then you crimp it. I might have to pull up a video on how to use these crimpers, because this doesn't look right. Alright, what it might be is do... I think you're supposed to put them in. So I think then that's supposed to come... Well, it's supposed to come and lock it. Alright, well... Well, that means that the pairs have to go backwards, doesn't it? If that's going to be end up. So that means it would have to go this way. So this would have to be first. Dude, total lies. This is totally not a pull through. I don't see this as being open. It doesn't look open to me at all. See, what he told me is he goes, these are the special ones that are the pull throughs. I don't even know. Can you focus on that camera? I need to see what I'm looking at, as I'm blind. No, it looks closed to me. Oh, I do. I've written one Lord of the Rings one that I will never share ever. But she's written, she has a lot of the fantasy stuff. Like I think she's written some Ever After stuff, but then she's written all these original stories, like these crazy ass originals, and they're really fucking good, and they're so freaking good. And all right, screw it. I'm gonna pull up a YouTube video on this because this is bothering the shit out of me. Cable crimping with tool. Show me cable crimping with tool. And I'm gonna break my stream. Cable crimping with tool. I just want a freaking walkthrough. Nope, it's not that one. Looks kind of like that one. See, this is why hands-on is so important. It is so important to do this stuff in class. Yeah, see, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be you pull them all the way through, so why? I just want to see if there's a way to pop this stupid thing open. No, see, that's the tool. Okay, so you see this tool? This one would help if it was there, but yeah, so come here. So this tool here, this tool is the good one. That I don't know what he did with it, because he didn't give me that one. We have like a red version of this, and that one's awesome. But he gave me the blue one, and unfortunately, the blue one is shit. It's like, here, the crimper tool. It's not the same crimper tool. Yeah, so the other one, this is easy RJ45. It's like, here, use this. No. Cable crimping, easy. This is why I said this was going to be a train wreck. I tried making, but I truly, yeah, I keep going to dark fix. I mean, you can do the dark fix. I'm not a huge fan. What bothers me with a lot of the fan fiction stuff is when you get the stuff that's like, it's like really good and there's this awesome story, and then all of a sudden it's like, and then everyone has a giant orgy, and I'm like, I don't want to read the giant orgy. Can we go back to your story? And I've had books that have done that shit to me too, and it's made me really angry because it's like, dude, I don't want I don't need this in HD. That's too much. Okay, I don't want to hear about, the whatever, or somehow it turns into a vampire sex novel. And it's like, why is this even going there? That's ridiculous. Okay, I just want to see. Lies. Is that even this that's this tool? All right, and it said to do what? It looks so simple. Why are you just why must this okay, it says do the thing. Well, that's not helping me any because that's showing an end that's already done. I've already ripped the end off of it. Ugh, show me the process. Why won't you show me the process? Dude, okay, so the assumption here is that it's magic and it just like ends just work. This is the stupidest how-to video ever. Yeah, I keep finding fantasy good story plot. You start reading and suddenly, yeah, that's my problem too. I don't understand it. I don't. Check this video out, man. Check it out. Literally, it goes from look, here's our product, and then it's like okay, cool, and then come on, play, and then it's like, and then you stick the end in the thing. But he's already got this shit connected. So there's no, I don't, it's like, dude, that's bullshit. That doesn't help me at all. I need to know how you need to get the thing to behave itself. Yeah, I want this. How are you doing, how are we crimping this? Holy crap, this is like 26 minutes long. I don't want 26 minutes of this. I got the first part. I got the diagram. We understand that. I've explained that. What I want to know is what is up with this damn end pieces because he told me these were pull-throughs and I want to know if there's a trick to it. Okay, got that. Okay, we're up to that part. I've already split them out. Next. I need to know if there's a trick to this. I think this guy's stripping, yeah, no, he just did the same thing I did. I did that. They're all even. Okay, that is done, and that is correct. Okay, so I got that part right, so I figured that shit out. And then he has them lined up. Maybe I just need to push them tighter in my fingers. Oh my god, move fast. Yep. And then he just shoves them up in the thingy. So maybe I was doing it right. Apparently I was doing it right. Apparently I was correct. So I just need to line them up and shove them in there. All right then, that's what it is. Cram them up the butthole. Oh yeah, no, I mean I've read stuff too. Oh my god, the stuff that drives me the most nuts is I like reading a lot of Lord of the Rings fan fictions, and sometimes that stuff can be like really really good, but then you get to this friggin' Darocest, and it's just like it's the Bilbo Thorin shipping, which I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Cause and oh my god, they'll ship Philly and Killy, and it'll start out like a good story too. Like this is a sweet tale of like brother, and they grew up together, and then they're crawling in bed, and I'm like, and then I have to stop reading, and I'm sad because I'm like, but it was such a cute kind of, and then there was butt sex, so much butt sex. I mean, I got nothing against, that, butt sex. People can go have butt sex, but when you're taking a, when you go from one plot point to just bam butt sex. I'm like, that's, I don't understand. Can you warn me first? Because I mean, okay, just warning would be nice. I don't understand it. I don't know. I've written stuff too, and then I've read lots of the fanfics, and some, what makes me saddest is when it's like really good, is when you get these like really super great stories and it just feels like it's thrown in there. I actually had that happen in an actual printed novel. Is I was reading it was, oh shoot, one of the, I know the actual titles. I'm trying to remember what the series is called, but I stopped reading it at like book 4 or 5 because it had this great plot line. It had this great plot line, and was really interesting. And it was about, basically, I guess there was some kind of virus carried by tomatoes, and or something mutated, and it killed off like 80% of the regular human population, and then the characters that survived were somehow related to, like, had like fairy blood. And so you basically, the shift happened because it was actually pretty, I actually thought it was pretty cool. So a shift happened where there was like witches, vampires, I don't remember, there's, and elves were like your main species, but supposedly the elves had mostly died out, or something like that, and so the few that there were left were like living kind of in secrecy. But it was like really interesting, and she got kind of deep into this folklore, and it was like, well, what if would happen where, this would become kind of like the new norm, and then the humans realized, oh shit, vampires and werewolves are real, but it's like the vampires were like the mafia. And so there was this whole kind of deep, plot going on, and there was discussion about like ley line magic, and something about how that's how the elves with the arcane had used to do their stuff, but so many of them hadn't made it, and she started getting into the subplot with the reason why, certain people survived, and blood type and genomes. It was this weird combo. And then all of a sudden it turned into a vampire sex novel, like like lesbian vampire sex novel. And I'm like, where did this was like total, because I mean there was like, demon summoning and shit. And it was really, oh my god, it was getting really good. And then vampire sex. And then like the whole thing was like focusing on like vampire sex. And I'm like, come on, man. Not cool. And I'm like, I don't, that's not my thing. All right, that Paris needs to be crossed. But yeah, I don't get it. Like I said, that's your thing, fine. But totally. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Well, and that drives me nuts. And then the other thing is, I do like I said, I don't, and that's kind of like, par for the course with fanfics. But then you get your Mary Sue and your OC characters. I'm like, yeah, because 9 times out of 10, the OCs just don't really do it. I mean, I suppose the one that I've written, which is fairly bizarre, but the one that I've written, I guess technically it has OCs, but they're not like I'm playing as myself type deals. It's more like, okay, I'm gonna round out this world because, like in the original book, we don't deep delve that deep into, like, dwarf society. And I'm like, well, if you're gonna be living in basically a freaking city, there's gonna be more characters than just the 13 that you started off with. So so yeah, there's other characters, but it's more like, okay, and this is like, the guy that's in charge of the forge, and this is how relationships develop, and this is the people that you work with, and and then there's other people that have jobs, and so yeah, there's technically OCs that are not in the book, but it's just because the original material didn't give us enough to really flesh out that kind of a world. And then there's a lot of, for me, it's always a lot of doubling and cross-referencing. So I've actually went up and was researching. There was this guy, at least for Dwarvish anyway, because I play Dwarf. I play Dwarf in World of Warcraft and stuff. And if my internet was better, I'd probably do more Lotro, but I don't. So, and here's the thing: fan fictions that do, yeah, I know that, and so you feel, yeah. But Yeah, it drives me nuts. To three and to four and okay, I think I'm ready to shove this up there. I hope. I'm just gonna go get electrical tape if it doesn't work. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah, I don't think this is the same ends as the other ones were. I think he totally was like, look, just do this thing. And I'm like, but I can't do the thing. I need to like double, triple check because dude, if friggin' hubby that's like worked at data centers and shit messed this thing up last time, I can just imagine how I'm gonna go never doing it before. I'm just trying to get it really flat. I think that might have been part of the problem is it needs to be like really flat. I read this story and suddenly there's this OC where he's good at, oh yeah, the Mary Janes. Yeah, the Mary Jane, or excuse me, Mary Sue's, the Mary Sue characters. And that's like, dude, don't friggin' I mean, okay, I kind of write on a lot of like, like mental stress and like over like the whole, how does this affect like outlooks and, past experiences and guilt and shit like that. And so they get kind of they can be kind of dark, but it's a kind of dark that kind of forces character building. And and yeah, but it's more because it's kind of therapeutic for me. Um but I mean, but that's part of the thing is that's what makes this shit interesting is the flaws. It's like, yeah, this character can be generally a good character, but there's going to be some sort of character flaw that's going to make them interesting, or something that's going to be happening that's going to, you know, must be tighter. That's going to make it because you have to have something to overcome. So if you end up with one of those Mary Sues where like everything is, just goes perfectly for them, I mean that's not realistic. All right, felting distressful, yeah. Oh no, no, totally. And and it's like, okay, that's great. Well, if this, but that's the thing. That's the other thing. You can have those characters that are absolutely excellent at friggin' everything, but you had better be doing something to them that is going to totally throw them for a loop. You had better be giving them some kind of something that's going to force, even if they're supposedly good at everything, it's going to force them into some sort of character building experience. All right, well, that needs. All right, I think I did that right. It's like, you've been streaming for an hour, what's taking you so long? I'm like, I don't know, I've never done this before. That's another thing too, is I like learning new things. So why do I have the feeling that I shoved two in one hole? Are they all in there? Are we good? I understand. He's like, well, they poke all the way through. Lies. Does not poke all the way through. Yeah, and I think there's supposed to be another cover here. I almost want to pull the whole thing down. What I'm probably just going to do is I'm just going to get that in there as best I can. Yeah, no, these are not the tips that he thought they were. Yeah, I think he thought these were going to be the pull through tips, because that's what he told me they were going to be the pull through tips. These are not the pull through tips. All right, well, let's make sure that those pairs are right. So brown striped green, blue striped blue. Blue stripe blue. Only one way to really find out is when you get it plugged in after it's crimped. Blue stripe blue, green stripe, solid orange, orange stripe. Alright, well, I'm pushing that in the best it can, so I guess moment of truth. Push that bitch down. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I am like cruel to some of my characters, even the ones that have already been through shit. I'm like, I want to see character growth. And I think that's a really like super important thing. I'm taping this up because I don't have he didn't give me the right end pieces. But this is cheaper than me having to like run into town and be like, I need to buy like 50 foot of Cat-5 cable. With ends on them. Because this shit's expensive. Especially because we wire network our own house. Hence the reason I'm in the Cisco class. Although I was banned from being able to play with the router. I don't really play with the router anymore. Because I may have possibly changed some settings. Maybe. Alright, now supposedly... Oh, I hope this shit works. Supposedly you put it in here, and then what that's doing is it's pushing up on this thingy and locking it in place. Oh dear God, please work. Brown stripe, green stripe, solid. Brown stripe, green stripe, solid. Please be a green stripe, orange stripe. Alright, well, fingers crossed. And it's crimped now. But it didn't stick all the way through, so he didn't give me the ones I thought he did. Okay, well, hopefully that worked. Oh man, I hope that was in deep enough. Alright, I'm going to put one more little layer of electrical tape just to... Because I know I'm gonna like totally abuse the shit out of this poor little end piece. And I'm tempted to redo the other end too, but it'll take me like another hour to get everything set up. Well, no, it won't. It was now I've done it once, it's not gonna be that bad. We still got seven people chillaxing. I'm very proud of you guys for putting up with this stumbling through how to fix the internet. The internet's always Bjorked. So much Bjorking. Alright, well, sloppy as that is, let's see if the lights come on. And then I'm going to find out later it's like the motherboard's broken. Oh, actually, the lights aren't going to come on until I plug the other end. Oh. Where did the other end go? There's the other end. And... Come here, thing! So much cable. Ah, da 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 da. Oh, I hope that was a good connection. It looks okay. Just want to match them up. And this one's. I'm tempted to redo this one anyway, just because it's. Well, looks good. Looks decent. And again, I'm gonna clean it. I love. He's like, what happened to the end of this? I'm like, it was never on there. I'm gonna tape this one too, because that would probably be a smart thing. No, I don't mind talking about fanfic. Fanfic is fun. Fanfic's fun when it's well done. And then you get some weird ass shit. Holy crap. I'm trying to remember, there was one guy on YouTube I was watching who was basically like he would find like it was like My Little Pony fanfics, and he would find like the most like the worst ones that he could, and then he would read them and do all the voices, and it was just really, oh my god, it was hilarious. Yeah, so to me, if the character is good at everything, first of all, I want the character to have some kind of mental problem that they slowly get through with the help of friends, and for them to be emotional stunted for being alone growing up. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I wrote one like that. It's like 100 something pages long, but I don't know if I'm ever going to share it ever, because it's because it's completely bizarre, and I'm like end up being like totally self-conscious about it. But hold on, I'm plugging the oh my god. Here we go. Man, this thing's just sloppy ass too. We should probably just rewire this whole house. It's a Cat-5e connector, but it's Cat-6 cable. I don't know why he did that. Alright, well, this is now in. Praise Thor. Thor, God of Lightning, please bless the electric in this house. Okay. I'm actually a Celtic reconstructionist. Alright, let's see. I think this goes in this way. Okay, well, it's on and blinking. Blinking's good. What's the computer say? The computer's. I gotta see if the computer is actually gonna open. Open the things. It's good. Like 3 hours later. I'm still waiting. I'm gonna wait forever. I'm gonna wait forever for the thing to open. Forever. Hey, Alexander. We're again doing networking by accident, cause just to fill you in, I got up here to watch Lemon Popsy's crazy Bible reading stream, and realized that my computer was broken. So I actually just I literally crimped some Cat-5 cables. We're also discussing writing and fan fictions and Mary Sue characters, which are ridiculous. But yeah, I'm. Is it I'm not gonna pronounce your name right. It's like Karma, but it's Kurama. Anyway, the great. So yeah, I'll maybe. Yeah, God, oh my God. I, I don't know if Alex wants can handle the insanity that was that Bible reading. Yeah, Genesis is deconstructing Genesis, which is what we got so off tangent in chat. It was insane. But and anyway, so I came up here and I realized that the stupid computer was busted, so I can't do my homework and stuff until I have internet. So I'm currently streaming from my cell phone, which is I probably should anyway. Oh, finally network pops up. Jeebus. Da, 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 da. Wait, which one am I on? Okay, I'm gonna do this one. No. Do the one that has the screen sharey thingy. Because I wanna I want you guys to be able to actually like see what I'm doing. It's not game capture. It's display capture. No, not that one, the other one. Okay, yeah. I'm cleaning this up real quick. Ta-da. And we don't need to see that one. I don't need to move chat. And we need to put this over here. Yay, fanfics. Yeah. Well, Alexander, Alex over here is actually a writer. He's actually currently working on a kids book. Don't get stupid on me, computer. Why are you being dumb? There's no reason for that. Don't be stupid. I don't even know why. It's like this many processors and it's just gonna be... No, we're not playing West of Loathing right now. Go away. Need to keep that open, need to keep that open, don't need to keep that open. Why won't you move over to the other screen? Fine, be that way. Move everything else over to this screen. You can just switch screens, jerk. Properties. Primary. Okay, fine. Fine, I'm gonna swap. I just switch screens. Oh, you're 3500. I didn't even look at what mine's at. It's stupid. Why are you broken? Okay, we're gonna exit Steam. Have to leave OBS open because that would be bad. Gonna exit the NVIDIA card. Gonna exit the Logitech crap. I don't know why the camera thing is running in the background. Crap cleaner doesn't need to be running. Should be all the things are in there. Okay, I hope. Ugh, don't make me have to. You're gonna make me have to. Close window. Jerk. I just want to get in my network settings. Why can't I just get in my network settings? Does this every... I know why. It's because it's mad. And I just need to know what's up and running. It's probably trying to bridge it. That's probably what's going on. It's probably trying to bridge my network. Because it's going to be dumb. Oh my goodness. Seriously. Oh, I wonder. Personalize. Come here. Displays. I need to probably kill, the other display. I think this motherboard's dying. I have a feeling. I got a feeling that there's something's probably wrong with the motherboard. Okay, I want to kill you. I need to kill this monitor. Disconnect. There we go. Apply. Whoa. And now everything's gotten moved wrong. Hold on. You need to go over here. Keep changes. Hold on. What just happened? Nope. You need to go here. There we go. Yeah, now everything's all on the wrong screen. Wait. What are we doing? Alright, here. So... Oh, I messed all my stuff up. That's okay. These things happen. There, we're just gonna do that. That's good enough. What? How do I don't even understand that. We're just gonna leave it alone. Okay, and you are still dead. I don't understand why you're dead. Open Network and Troubleshooting Center. Apparently it's not what I thought it was. Strange. Alright, so pages are about 1,500. I wanted my pages to be around 10. Yeah. I've been working on mine for like years. And I'm going to try to control alt delete to get into the thingy, and I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, I need to close this thing down. Horrible, terrible things are going to happen. I just know it. Alright, so what the hell is... Okay, OBS is using all kinds of... What is this? Oh, okay. Well, go away, because apparently the bootstrapper is broken. Watch me crash the whole computer. This is going to be awesome. Crash all the things. Yeah. I've been, like, just gradually working through my stuff. I don't even know what this thing is running. I don't need desktop service. Come on, stop it. But, it's one of those things you just kind of slowly work. I'm trying to test the internet, and I'm running into all kinds of stupidity. What on earth? That's probably Twitch. I need to look up what this thing is. I'm going to do some debugging today. Today's probably, well, not, I can't do it today, but I'll probably have to do it this week. What on earth is this stupid ass video card doing? This is bullshit. Input personals, yeah, you don't need to be open either. What is this shit, man? Okay, check. Don't need you. Close. NVIDIA's being retarded. I don't even understand why the stupid NVIDIA thing has to run that heavy. I mean, seriously, it's like nuts. It's like, okay, and what is up with this shit? I need to figure out what... Oh, yeah. Well, if you get a little done at a time, and that seems to be... End process. I'm like scared to death. I'm gonna like crash everything. What are you? Microsoft Pit? No, I don't need. We don't even have that. No, stop. I don't have. Oh, okay, you're trying. I know what you're doing. You're trying to do stupid things. Windows, stop. Services. Do I have services that are being bad? Maybe it's a services issue. I'll pop open something fancy. See, I don't understand why my framework is running this heavy. Those are stopped anyway. Oh, I didn't break the internet. I just broke my computer. Watch, it's because I crimped the cable wrong. That's total. No, it's not. End task. There we go. I murdered it. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna have to go in backwards. Not my preferred thing, but okay, whatever. Hey, control panel. Can I look at networking maybe? Network and internet? Possibly. Do 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 do. What? No. Jeebus. Everything is broken. I don't even know why. I know, no, correction. I take it back. I know why. I know why, and I'll show you why. This is why the computer is totally effed up at the moment. Come here. Because I did a bad thing. I did a very bad thing. I did this. I did this bad thing that says that my application drive out of 500 gigs only has 70 gigs remaining, which means that there's like no swap space. And my nearline drive, which is 2 terabytes, is down to like 500 gigs. And this is after transferring a bunch of shit. So I need to go through and clean a bunch of crap up, and I need to hook the NAS back up because this is all my external storage. It's 4 terabytes of external storage that currently is not hooked up because the power was off all weekend and we turned all of our external shit off. Yay. So I'm gotta continue cleaning my computer. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I broke it. I totally broke it. Oh, it's the chickens. Hey Saba. What up? I'm breaking the internet and everything. So what I was working on was recrimping a cable because when I got up here earlier the whole thing was just bjorked. I don't even know where this shit's coming from. I need to turn that thing off. What are you doing? Display 2. There. Okay, I killed it. All right. So, yeah, so I bjorked it. So what I'm testing right now, if it'll allow me to, is I'm gonna see what network it's on. 'Cause, all right. Currently, okay, this doesn't need to be enabled because there's no VirtualBox set up right now. This is my cell phone network that I'm tethered on, and it looks like the home network is working. And sometimes I bridge both of them. All right, well, it says it's working. What's our status? Well, we have 100 megabaud to the router, but all right, well, it looks like it's behaving. No IPv6. We don't have IPv6 set up. Let's set up IPv6. All right, well, hopefully we fixed it. I may need to pop off, pop back on again, because I can try disconnecting. You'll probably get... All right, well, I'm going to assume if it couldn't find anything, it couldn't find anything. So the question is, and here's the fun question. While the stream is live, because OBS is supposed to auto reconnect, see, I have fun with that. No, you can be honest. I'm cool talking about stuff. Like I said, Alex is working on a children's book. He's illustrating it and everything. It's really cute. It's about this this little girl who's like looking for everyone else for help, and then she realizes that she can do it on her own. So it's kind of like a real nice self-empowering. It's adorable. And yeah, people can talk about stuff here. I'm totally cool with that. Okay. Well, you guys will be able to work on your end in the chat. What I'm going to go ahead and do is brave or stupid or both is I'm going to kick off the cell phone. Oh, actually, before I do that, I'm going to readjust my OBS settings. Output is going to need to. Oh, well, you're using the hardware encoder. That's something. What are you doing? Stop being dumb, OBS. Wow, like everything is busted. No, you need to stay over here. Well, hopefully this is all behaving itself then. Um, I'm slightly worried about it as I think I might be broadcasting in too high of a resolution. I don't know because I'm not checking it, so I don't know. No, it should be okay. It's scaling the output, so as long as it's still scaling the output, we should be all right. All right, so I'm gonna shut off the cell phone network, and hopefully it'll roll over immediately to DSL. But I have to test it, so that's how it's gonna happen. We're gonna test things in production. You shouldn't do this